Welcome back to another track guide. This track car combination to get a really good lap, it is excruciating. It is really difficult. A lot of complex corners, a lot of patience. I've actually added not one but 2 laps in this particular guide, and I've actually given you guys a little telemetry, just a little thing to get us going. Now you would notice I've done a lot of laps to get to this stage, and I'm still not happy. Like, personally, I think there's more to come out of it, but the more laps you do, the better you'll get. And this particular track requires patience, because some of the corners, if you go to accelerate too early, you're actually gonna get on the wrong line. You're not gonna carry the right momentum. So that's number one. The other thing when it comes to this particular track is that sometimes you have to brake just a little bit earlier than you think, just to make sure that you carry the correct momentum. I found that helped me get from the 139s into the 138s. But then when we go at the next step to get from 138s, high 138s to low 138s, this is where it gets really tricky, and you need to carry that momentum. Momentum is key with these cars. Try to avoid the curbs coming over these big corners. But let's go over the second lap, which I think was a little bit cleaner. Coming out of the last corner into second gear, make sure that you hold good momentum coming onto the straight. Now, what I found down the straight, which is really critical, is that you want to brake a little bit earlier, put it into third, and then ride the curb as much as you can on the inside, and then brake and downshift to second as quick as possible. Go very close to the edge on the inside, and then make sure that you get a nice drive out of this corner. This corner can cost you up to 2/10 if you don't do it correctly, so it's a very critical part of the lap. In this particular section, you can actually brake a little bit later than you think, but again, carrying the momentum coming out of that corner, really important. Maximize all track usage. Now, in this particular section, I found that if you actually lift off a little bit right at the apex over there, lift, back on the gas, lift again, you actually make a much straighter line coming into this. Now, in second gear, make sure that you carry the momentum. Watch the throttle inputs that I do, especially in the next lap when I'm not talking. Now, this particular section, again, it's all about momentum. Just be patient with the throttle. If you go too soon, you end up in the grass over there. Over in this particular section, I did it better. That particular section, I did it better the previous lap, so make sure that you pay attention there. Now, coming over here just after the 100, where the shadow is over the bridge, into third, carry that momentum. Try not to ride these curbs. Like, it'll actually lose you a lot of momentum if you actually hit them. You want to just miss them. Like that. Exactly like that. Into second, carry that momentum, and here you lap an amazing lap. Follow the guide. Let me know what you guys like. Let's go over both laps without any commentary, and I hope you have an amazing week. Let's go.